Welcome, football fans, to Championship Week in the NFL. Today is January 27th, 2024. And we have finally made it to, in essence, the final four of the NFL. Let me start out by welcoming and introducing you to the From the Hip crew this week. Joining me today is Hollywood Mo from One Mo Show, Justin Rodriguez, and Corey Thompson.
Ball So Hard University, baby.
Oh my God.
If you'll notice, we are missing Tyler this week. He is sick. Can you blame him? Green Bay lost last week.
I told
So
you.
he is out for this week's show. But Tyler, our heart bleeds for you. You know, I'm just saying, at least I was here when the Cowboys lost. You know what I'm saying? I still came in. I took my lumps like a man. I'm just saying.
Wow.
But yeah, I know. I kind of had to throw him under the bus a little bit.
He gonna get you.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna come for me later, but I can handle him. Right. With that said, let me get right into it, guys. This week we got a lot going on.
He's
Let's
back.
get started with the latest news in the NFL. We've had several coach signings, none bigger than the one I predicted over a week ago. Jim Harbaugh is now the head coach of the San Diego Chargers.
Yes, he is.
Gentlemen, I want to start by talking about this right away because how is this going to affect the players that they have over there, especially their quarterback, Herbert, with Harbaugh? Is he going to be an asset or is he going to be a detriment? Tell me what you think. Let's start off with you, Mo.
I think he's gonna be an asset. I mean, he's always been a good coach. I never understood why they got rid of him in San Francisco. He's bringing his defensive coordinator that his brother sent to go help him win that championship in Michigan. Harbaugh is a quarterback himself, former quarterback himself. I think Herbert needs him. I think he'll pick a good offensive coordinator. I think they had too much talent on that team to have the record that they had. And I think that gets fixed as soon as he get in there and start shaking some things up. I like it.
That's a good point. I'm assuming you're talking about me, Adam, and you're already starting already. Adam's going off already.
That was crazy.
Yeah, he's already starting. Jesus God. Corey, what do you feel about Harbaugh?
He's definitely an asset. I mean, first of all, let's get it straight. He wasn't fired from 49ers. He left to take his dream job at Michigan.
But
that's what he went and did. He still left the NFL. He left on his own terms. So he went and took his dream job. He just won a national championship, and now he's coming back. He's definitely going to be great for that organization. I mean, they had a coach who was in his first year and really couldn't get it together. I'm glad he's bringing that defensive coordinator because all season we talked about how that defense should be a lot better than what they are. And they were, how's it go, Mo? The Jets chant?
ASSSSSS.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely they were.
Beating on the boys ain't even a part of this playoff. He's still beating on them.
But I mean, he's going to bring that to it, and he's going to bring an offensive aspect that I think they need. And I'm hoping to see the Chargers make a whole 360 next season.
Justin, I mean, we got to at least talk about the reason. Well, I mean, I don't want to say the reason he is in the NFL now. But he was offered a lot of money to go back to Michigan. And he's leaving reluctantly in some people's eyes because they say he just doesn't want to deal with the punishment that he's probably going to get from Michigan if he were to go back. So can we talk about that for a bit just to, is he coming with open arms to the NFL?
I mean, I think his end goal was always the NFL. I think that you rather coach in the NFL than coach in college. Certain coaches have different preferences, but I feel like his main goal was to sit at that. Like he said to the media, he wants to sit at the table with the big dogs in his home because his father won a national championship. His brother's a Super Bowl winner, and his brother did beat him in the Super Bowl. So you look at it as like, I want to go sit with the big dogs, so he's going to go compete with his brother, man.
Okay.
So I look at it like that.
All right.
Definitely not scared of the media. I say that.
No. Don't.
Very, very vocal for a returning coach. Very vocal to the media.
He's a hardball. Okay.
Very vocal.
With that, let's get into some of these other coaches because there's so many who've gotten into it. The next signing, Brian Callahan, will be leaving Cincinnati and heading to Tennessee to try to create the offense that he made a powerhouse in Cincinnati. I have no doubt this will be a good hire for Tennessee. What I do have a question is, how does this affect Joe Burrow and the Bengals? Let me start with you, Corey.
It gives them an opportunity to get another head coach, someone with that West Coast offense is really good at throwing the ball. Because the Bengals' run game hasn't always been it. So with the weapons that they have, that's what they need to focus on, and it just gives another offensive coordinator a chance to step up. That's all. It doesn't affect them at all because Burrow's still a phenomenal quarterback as long as he stays healthy.
Mm-hmm. Justin, what about you?
Yeah, I agree with Corey completely. I think Joe Burrow is definitely developed enough in order to the offensive coordinator will not affect his gameplay, just the play calling. That's all the offensive coordinator I believe will affect. If you find a play caller who will make them aggressive calls for Joe Burrow, will put the ball in his hand when need be, and trust Joe Burrow to handle the game as a game manager and the game changer as he is, I think he'll be fine.
All right.
I don't think the Bengals offense will change at all much.
Gotcha. And Mo, I want to ask you a slightly different question. Okay. So Callahan is going to be bringing a lot to the Titans here, right? But what does he have to work with?
Well, you took my thunder. Because I ain't scared of no Callahan going to no Titans. Your quarterback is Will Levis. Ooh.
That's my point. What does he have to work with?
A strong arm. That's what you got to
Yeah,
work.
he does have a strong arm.
He got a strong arm.
But you're looking at a
mean
rebuild.
Does that mean accurate? Does that mean anything? Look, Derrick Henry out of there. That means nothing. And then they only got Hopkins for that 1 year.
It's a rebuild. He's going to be able to come in and build his own offense.
All right. He ain't going to have his own quarterback. He didn't draft Will Levis.
They can always draft somebody.
Are they going to keep Will Levis, or are they going to be looking to actually try to get somebody else, such as a Russell Wilson? And I just throw that name out there. It's not that I have any insight on it. I'm just throwing that name out there because he's available.
Man, I ain't worrying about no Russell Wilson. Personally, I'm not. I'm not. That boogeyman. Wow. But no, I mean, he ain't got nothing right now. We don't know. They can hit the draft and go get a few people. But I don't think they should have got rid of Vrabel. I don't think they should have got rid of him.
Yeah. Which we're going to get into Vrabel in a little bit because he still hasn't gotten a job, which is really interesting. I thought he did a really good job with Tennessee, and I'm like, what's up with this guy? How come he hasn't been snagged up by anyone yet? You know, and to get to Mr. Adam there, I hope you are 100% right. Derrick Henry, I hope he does become a Cowboy.
I bet you do.
Cowboy already, if they had made the move during the trade deadline.
I bet you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm just saying, if they'd have had him, we might be talking about them in this week instead of
not with that defense.
Forethought. Corey, don't hit so low. Don't hit so low, Corey.
Oh, just
all right, let's move on. Okay, the Panthers.
What's up?
Dave Canellis will be leaving Tampa Bay for Carolina and taking over the head coach position. Now, I ask you all this: is this the right move for Carolina?
Hell no.
Bringing this guy in with this young quarterback, no pun intended, and Bryce Young.
No. Who you starting with?
He looks with that. 15 himself.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him. I work with a
I
lot
don't
of
see how this helps.
I work with a lot of Bucks fans, and they're they are obviously upset that they lost their offensive coordinator, and they said, "Oh, I can't believe he left." But I'm like, why did the Panthers hire him? When they played the Panthers, he dropped 3 field goals.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped 3 field goals. He's like, that's my head coach right there. He acts like threw 50 touchdowns last year. It's not what happened. It's not what happened at all.
It's like, I'm glad you said that because, like I just said, Vrabel is available.
Yeah.
You had other guys who were available that you could have done something with. And
You go get a proven coach. You supposed to go get a proven coach, and you go. So they hired a GM. You supposed to go get a proven coach. They go get a new coach.
I think he got the inside plug for real.
No, let's go here. If you're Mike Vrabel, do you really want to go to the Panthers after even having some success with the Titans?
Do you want to be unemployed? That's the better question.
I'm not saying be unemployed, but I'm saying to go to the Panthers. That's number one. Number two, this guy, he is a very, very conservative coach. He's a run, pass, run first down, run second down, pass on third down. So right now, we're looking at the Panthers who really have nothing. Remember, they did a fire sale. They gave up CMC. They gave up their receivers. They only had Brian Burns. They got 2 mediocre running backs right back there. They have no line to protect Bryce Young. So what are they going to do? They don't want to kill Bryce Young like the David Carr situation when he gave him over to the Texans as a rookie, if you all remember. They're trying to keep this kid around, so they're trying to play conservative football for the time being. So once they can get some weapons, maybe they can open an offense.
They got a lot of cap room, so free agency going to be a fire sale for real.
Yeah. They
want to scoop some people up. Right guy. I don't see how this guy is going to benefit a young quarterback and make
it's not better. It's to protect him, I think, instead of having Bryce Young get hit so much because he's conservative. Like I said, it's more, all right, let's run. Okay, it's third down. You need to pass. Let's pass. I think it's more to protect Bryce Young for the time being.
And I hear you, and I understand what you're saying, and I'm like, okay, I hear that. But run, pass, run with whom? Because you don't have a running back. Through what holes? Because you don't have an offensive line.
Talk to him.
And pass on the third down where you're still going to get killed because you don't have an offensive line.
But would you rather him get killed on first, second, and third down, Bryce Young?
Well, I would want somebody who's going to be involved in some player personnel, somebody who's going to try to make him a better quarterback than what he's been.
That's where you get your quarterback coach.
They don't have a first-round pick.
Yeah, they have nothing. I mean, this is almost like a wasted pick. I don't know how much he's getting paid because they haven't announced that yet, but I hope they didn't overpay for this guy.
They don't have a first-round pick. They can't protect him. They're going to have to go sign every – they're going to have to sign every O-lineman available.
They're going to have to.
They're going to fix it.
The Panthers have the biggest cap space going into this offseason.
And all of it going to go to the O-line.
They're going to sell. They're going to buy everybody. What you want? $40 million per year? You a lineman? Can you block at least like me? All right, you can.
Do you block your ex-girlfriends? Oh, okay. Bad.
Because they need weapons. So obviously anything that anybody's available, they're going to throw money at. But would you go to Carolina?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go there.
I'll go to Carolina if I know I'm going to get a bag.
Anything?
But you're going there. You're going for.
I'm going to get a bag. I'm going.
If they're going to give me
5 years, $40 million per year on some QB shit.
Man, fuck Carolina. I'm sorry. Forget Carolina. I don't care nothing about. Man, no, I'm not going there, man. No, I can go get something close somewhere else. As long as I'm close, it's the same amount of money.
I like how you guys are saying that when you were just talking about Mike Vrabel, but you want a job. You just saying you wouldn't go to Carolina.
Mike Vrabel know how to build a team.
But he would be in the same situation. When you really look at what's left out there, what's really left? You got the Seahawks, which everybody thinks is going to grab up
Ben Johnson.
You got Ben Johnson. You got Quinn.
You got Slow from the Houston Texans.
Have Aaron Glenn. Okay. You have all of these guys that people are really eyeballing. This guy came out of nowhere to steal this job. Okay. And Vrabel is sitting there like, you better get a job soon, buddy.
Vrabel could always go back to being a defensive coordinator or whatever the
Taking a
case.
step
to
back.
go somewhere
Do you
else.
You know
take a
what's
step
crazy
back,
is
though?
I said this, but I didn't say about Vrabel. I said that about Belichick.
He
Yeah,
could take a step
Belichick ain't
back.
taking no step back.
That's what I said about Belichick. I said I don't think he getting a head coaching job no more. I think he's like I said, he just fucking retiring.
Well,
He's better off just
Belichick, the
retiring
problem
or
with
going to the commenting booth.
the problem with Belichick. Well, we're probably going to come to
We'll
it.
get
at
there.
some
We'll
point.
get there. I know he's in the
Yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah.
Belichick soon.
He's there, bro.
And forget
know?
you, Belichick.
Yeah, we ain't gonna forget you.
You want him in
Promise we ain't gonna
Jacksonville.
No, we don't. We good.
All right. Okay, so here we go. The most recent hiring, in the NFL is Raheem Morris, as he took the top job in Atlanta, a place he coached once before when he was the interim coach, right before they hired Arthur Smith. Not a good move. I think he has the potential to be good for them, because he's comfortable and he's already been there before. He knows this defense. But the number one thing he's going to have to address right out of the gate is quarterback situation. I mean, immediately. I'm not worried about his defense. That'll take care of itself. They're good enough, and he knows them well enough. But quarterback situation, guys, talk to me. What are we going to do with that? Mo.
Quarterback situation. What are you gonna do with that? Get another quarterback. But I said a few episodes back, or was it last episode? It was one of them. Go trade for Justin Fields.
Yeah.
If
Go
he's
trade
available.
for Justin Fields. What do you mean if? Still talking like they want to get him out of there.
He'll be available.
Well,
Yeah.
The whole thing is if he's available.
Oh, look at that. And he got to utilize B. John.
Well, that's obvious. That's obvious.
Look at that concept, stupid Arthur. Oh.
But what I mean by if he's available is because the draft is quickly approaching. I mean, it's not tomorrow or anything, but they haven't made a move yet. And there's a lot of people, including myself, including some of us, who've said the best move for the Bears to do is just keep him and build around him. So is it possible to see a Russell Wilson there?
What y'all got to remember is Raheem Morris is a defensive coach.
Yes, but I know that.
So the offense is going to be ran by the offensive coordinator.
else.
So whoever they get in there is who's going to figure that out and utilize Bijan. That's not Raheem. Raheem just has to say the overall say in what's going on.
It's going to be somebody from the Rams.
Well, he just came from the Rams.
I know.
Remember, he was a defensive coordinator there. So for that right there is an example of taking a step back. That could be a Vrabel type of situation where Vrabel takes a step back. But anyway, I think it's a good hire. I've always liked Raheem Morris as a coach. I've always liked him as a coach, even when he was in Tampa. I think they just got to give him time because that team is there. So within another 2 to 3 years, they could be a problem.
Wait. The team was there because of the defense. That defense is going to be much different next year. I'm not going to say why, because maybe we'll get into it. But that defense is going to be way different next year. That's all I have to say about that.
I almost want to know what he's talking about right away. I almost want
I
to
can
get
tell
it
you
right now.
I can tell you because their defensive coordinator is now a part of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ryan Nielsen is the defensive coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, former Saints defensive coordinator. He's with us. He's not with them. So they went from the number 11 defense to go get Raheem Morris as the head coach, who's a defensive coach who was ranked number 20. How stupid is that? But that's okay. I thank you to the city of Atlanta. Thank you, owner Blank. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I can't speak to you enough about how much I appreciate it. You dumb son of a bleep.
You forgetting that they got different players on that team, depending who was really on that Rams defense. Aaron Donald. That Rams defense was a former shell of itself. So we'll see what Raheem Morris can do with some pieces. He did have a good defense when he was with the Bucs. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Way back in 72.
72. Here we go, man. Here we go.
I remember when Raheem Morris was there. Yes, the defense was good, but that was the remnants of Tony Dungy. That was the remnants of John Gruden. I don't want to hear about that. There was some, what do you call them? Foundation pieces there.
From 08 when he was the head coach?
Man, listen, they had a good defense then. Hey, listen, I got a Buck fan watching right now, and he could tell me everybody a part of that. They had a good defense because it was remnants of another one. It wasn't Raheem Morris. He wasn't that long.
In 08, you know where
he was there earlier in early 2000, and then he came back.
Where I was early 2000.
You weren't born yet.
No, he was.
I want to say that. I want to put that out there.
He was in elementary school. He was worried about like playing 2000? Like Skelzies. Okay, like
yeah. But that was the Josh Freeman days. Come on, man.
Josh Freeman,
man, don't do this, man.
You gonna bring up that day?
Don't do this, man. I could do this, man. Don't do this, man.
All right, but let me ask you this next question because this one gets me. All right. What might be bigger than the Morris hiring in Atlanta was the shock to many that Atlanta decided not to hire Coach Bill. And with the many coaching jobs in the NFL drying up, plenty of coaches left to choose from. I ask you guys, what's left for Bill? Or better yet, what's next for Bill?
Keep running out of young girls' houses early in the morning.
Hey, yo. This man's only got two. He's got two options.
Mm-hmm.
And that's either leave it alone or let go of your ego and accept what you get. That's it, really. Because for the fact he wants to have everything, he wants full control. And they just seen his collapse in New England with full control. I'm not giving you full control. I don't care what accolades you have. You are not getting full control after what you just did.
They said he passed up on Deebo Samuel and A.J. Brown after the scouts told him what kind of players they were. He passed both those receivers up because they were having fun on their visit to the Patriots. They were laughing. So he decided to go with N'Keal Harry. What team he played for? Somebody name it. You can't. Nobody gives a damn about him.
So what I said, man, is that now when I was talking with this before, right? If Belichick wants to have a job in this league, he's going to take a step back. He's going to have to be a coordinator. He's not going to be a head coach nowhere else. And I'll tell you
how do you do that, though? How do you have reached the accolades that he has gotten?
But the question
talking about a guy who's a one-time Super Bowl champion.
Now, let me ask you a question. Without Tom Brady, does he win any of those Super Bowls?
No.
Without Bill Belichick, does Tom Brady win a Super Bowl? He proved that he can do it. So now your legacy comes into question. Is you a great coach or was you carried by your great player?
Well, you know what? I think the time
Edelman, was it Edelman or it was probably Edelman or another receiver. They said they didn't go to New England to go play for Belichick. They went to go play with Tom.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it was him who gave Tom the opportunity to become Tom.
Okay,
I mean, Tom came out of nowhere.
I'll say that in his first year or two. But the other 18, no, it's not how it works.
No, we're not doing that.
I think Belichick needs to. I told him he should have retired in New England. Just left it alone.
Yeah, you would have told him.
You would have retired a Hall of Fame coach. No problem. First ballot, no problem. But now that you're looking for another head coach job, and nobody's hiring you,
nobody wants you.
Nobody believes in you. You need to establish that belief in your system. You need to take a step back, show them that you can still coach, be able to coach, make good calls. You will get a head coaching job next year.
But it's not that nobody doesn't want him. It's because he is refusing to just take a head coaching position. He wants to be GM. He wants to have full control.
Well, take your sweater and you go home, you hang it up, and you sit in your house and you watch Golden Girls because we don't have time for nothing else.
Hey, if you watch the Golden Palace, it's available on Hulu. I mean, it was just off of the Golden Girls, you know what I mean? But it was good. It was good.
Nobody trusts him. So
I wouldn't bring him my decision making.
All
My
right, but
team
hey,
needs a head
give me
coach
a
right
second.
now. I
What's
wouldn't
left
hire
then?
Belichick.
What teams are left? Washington,
Seattle. In Seattle. That's it.
That's it.
as of right now, right?
As of
'Cause
right now.
Ain't none of these teams in the playoffs firing their coach.
Okay. Washington, it's not a good situation, but if you actually took a step back and said, you know what, just let me coach, forget the GM, forget everything I was wanting, I'll take the coaching position and I'll take it for a couple $1 million. Okay, nothing big, no crazy amount of money. Would you hire him if you're the GM?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you just want
All
to be
right,
a head
and if
coach,
he can
yeah.
prove that
Oh,
he can
absolutely.
turn
Turn the franchise around.
the Commanders around and take Sam Howell and actually make him into something,
I don't
would
have
you
nothing
then
to
be
lose.
able to talk the same trash that we speak about him now?
Yeah. It just proves like this. If the Washington hires him and strictly just to be a coach, Washington does nothing to lose. You brought in a Hall of Fame coach to coach your team. The Hall of Fame coach has everything to lose. Simple as that. They have nothing to lose. They did nothing wrong. They brought in the best coach of this generation.
Yeah. You know. All right. Well, let's get away from this coaching situation, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move over
He's
to
going to Jacksonville.
No.
Easy. Don't give Mo a heart attack. Calm down, man. That is just not even right. All right. Finally, the Associated Press has unveiled the NFL Honors Awards candidates. And I'd like to show them to you all and get your opinions, guys. All right. Let me I wasn't ready. My bad.
I didn't look at them, so you finna piss me off anyway.
Purple rain. Purple rain.
All right, guys. Let me bring this up.
I actually
okay.
like it.
Oh, by the way, here's the standings. Here's where we are right now. Get ready for it, guys. It's going to look, Super Bowl's coming. But here we go. Starting from the MVP award. The MVP award right now.
Are you serious?
Candidates
Yeah, they are the candidates. These are all the candidates. This is true. This is facts. He's not lying.
The 5 candidates that they've announced. They're not telling you who's going to be the winner yet until February 8th.
You got to be
Lamar is obviously the number 1 candidate. That's why I put him dead center there.
Purple rain, baby.
All right. But the other candidates are CMC, Dak Prescott, Brock Purdy, Josh Allen. Whether you agree with them or not, these are the finalists for the MVP this season. Gentlemen, other than Corey, because I don't want to talk to Corey about this right now, because I know his opinion right away because he's biased on it.
I said Dak deserves to be there.
Dak deserves to be there. I do think he deserves to be there.
Yeah.
Do I think he deserves to win it? No. It should be Lamar. Mo, you got anybody else there you think that should not? I mean, who's the guy who should win it, who's not there, or
everybody deserves to be there?
I don't know about everybody.
Everybody deserves to be there.
Don't know about everybody.
All right, man. I hope Lamar win this. Let's go.
That hurt that much, huh?
No. The Lamar part don't hurt me.
Yeah, Lamar is good.
I know
is
what
fine.
hurt.
I think the Dak is fine. I'll even say the CMC and Purdy is fine.
It's
I'm
some
totally
people
against
here.
the Josh Allen thing.
It's some people. No, but it's some people here that I just think after their showings. Let's stop this bullshit. Okay? Let's stop.
All right, don't be dissing Purdy, all right? Justin, how you feel about this?
I love it.
I bet he do.
Everybody there deserves to be there.
I knew it.
Everybody deserves to be there. Y'all can't tell me Josh Allen don't deserve to be there. I said it when we made an argument before.
You saw that Chiefs game?
Huh? I saw the Chiefs game. Listen, bro, it's playoff, right? But let me explain to you. This is regular. This is regular season MVP. This ain't playoffs postseason MVP. If that's the case, Dak Prescott should not be there.
Oh no. So then Josh Allen shouldn't be there because Tyreek should be there. If we going off regular season,
you know Tyreek gonna win anyway. He ain't gonna win. They not gonna give it to
Josh Allen ain't gonna win.
They not gonna give it to the receiver, dog. It ain't never gonna happen, bro. Get out your heads. It ain't never gonna happen, bro.
I
Well,
think
I mean,
this
just
award
There's no
really
way
should be
you
Josh-
changed to the
look,
There's
quarterback
no way
award.
you think that Josh Allen should get it over Tyreek. There's no way.
Josh
I know
Allen
that's
was-
your man.
Josh
I
Allen,
know
and
that's
I'm,
your
you
man.
see, you about to start me up, bro. Josh
But-
Allen was responsible for 93% of all Buffalo Bills touchdowns this year. That is clearly MVP caliber football, bro. Without Josh
He's
Allen,
beat-
the Buffalo Bills do not make the postseason. They do not clinch the #1 seed in the division.
Whoa,
They don't go.
whoa,
They don't go.
whoa.
They don't go on
Slow
the
down,
win streak. They win on the end of
slow
the year.
down, Tiger. Because there's a few games he didn't show up where it was the James Cook show and the
94
defense
yards.
show. Now
Bro,
let's
but you
go.
tell-
Let
but you
no.
tell- these games
How are
that
you
Brock
calling
Purdy
this
showed up-
MVP-esque when he only threw 29 touchdowns, but he had 18 interceptions?
That don't mean nothing. That means he's scared. He's
With
not scared. to throw the ball.
4,300 yards passing.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, right? CMC missed 3 games this year. Josh
Okay.
Allen didn't miss none. Brock Purdy was shit for 3 games this year, where he went on that 3-game losing streak, but he's still there.
Don't say that, because how many games was Josh Allen shit for?
You can't do
Mm.
that.
No, I'm not saying.
Okay,
because
yeah,
you're saying that there's times that it's been the James Cook show, but Josh Allen didn't have a bad.
No.
performance.
You said he was the reason that they won
Did you say
the
Josh
last
Allen
couple
did
games
not
to
have a
get in
bad
there.
performance?
No, the
fuck?
games that he's talking about, the James Cook show, Josh Allen did not have a bad performance. Josh Allen
He
didn't
threw
do.
for under 100 yards.
Like,
He
thank
wasn't
you.
his show.
But he
Go back-
he
go
wasn't
back-
the
go
reason
back to
they
that
won.
stat on that
He's
game.
not the reason why they were winning.
But
those
no,
we-
92%.
those last
No,
6
you're talking about
games.
one game. 92% of touchdowns scored by the Buffalo Bills this year was Josh Allen. Throwing, rushing, etc. You told me the other 8% is the reason why they made the playoffs? Let's be for real, y'all. Let's be for real.
Where you saw that stat at? Because I got to look that up.
Look it up right now. Pull it up.
This is why we need Tyler today, because Tyler
you know what
is fat like checker.
Yeah, you know what I think you're doing?
Hold
I
on,
think
cuz.
you combining Josh Allen from the Jags and Josh Allen from the Bills, and you just coming up with craziness.
But I-
He had
I'm telling you.
15. He had 15 rushing touchdowns. He threw for 29. He had 15 rushing
Bruh.
touchdowns.
Like y'all think I'm making this shit up, bro?
Jalen Hurts, though, because Jalen Hurts had all those tush push touchdowns.
Oh, let's not even get started with Jalen Hurts, man. Come on.
I'm just saying. But anyway, let's go. Come on. This guy crazy.
All right, let's
man.
go further into this. Defensive player of the year.
Oof.
Okay. You got TJ Watt,
Oof.
Max Crosby. You got Myles Garrett, Deron Bland. And
Oh, that's who that is.
the
Yeah.
other
Who is this?
MVP, the most vanishing player, Micah Parsons.
Yeah, I don't know how he
All
made
right.
that list.
I don't understand how there's 2 Cowboys on this list when the Cowboys defense is the reason why they're not playing right now. That bugs me. Can I tell you that bugs me?
Yeah, please keep telling me too. 'cause I
Okay.
told you.
It bugs me because Micah should not be here. I'm sorry. I disagree with Micah completely. Bland, I understand. Bland was all over the place. He broke records. I get it. Okay. I totally get Crosby, totally get Garrett. He should win it in a landslide. TJ Watt, yes. I even say TJ Watt, yes.
Mhm.
But what the hell is Micah doing there, man?
It's that podcast.
Yeah, okay.
It's
I
the
mean-
fact that he played for the Dallas Cowboys. It ain't no
Yeah.
podcast. It ain't nothing else. He
You know
just
what?
played for the Cowboys because if he played for the Cardinals, he wouldn't be there.
You know what? I agree with you. It goes back to what we were talking about when he was complaining on his podcast about why they get such unfair treatment, and it's because you got that star on your helmet. Well, here's the situation where that star on your helmet is the reason why you're even being talked about.
Well, I mean, he claims he's being held a lot. And I do see the whole, but one thing about the defensive leaders, I think it's going to be a little bit tighter than we expect. TJ Watt has put out 19 sacks on the season. He is a sack leader this year. And I mean, Miles and Max had 14. Let's just call it 14 for both of them. I still want to say Miles, but now looking back at it, TJ and the Steelers did make the playoffs, and they made it with some horrible quarterback back there. So the Steelers defense had to step up and play good enough to get them to the playoffs. So I think it's going to be a running between TJ Watt and Myles Garrett for defensive MVP.
I got you. Let's move
I
to
agree.
the offensive player of the year, guys. Of course, you got CD Lamb and Tyreek Hill. That's obvious. CMC's there. Dak is there, and Lamar again. I always feel like this bothers me because we should really change these awards. MVP should be called the quarterback award because they keep on snubbing every other position no matter what they do. Just call it the quarterback award. And the offensive player of the year award should really be like not allow any quarterbacks in at all because let's give the other players a chance to win something.
I agree with that.
Dak and Lamar are there again. But offensive player of the year, I truly believe, in my opinion, is between Hill and CD Lamb. What do you guys think? Mo.
Why you did that to me?
Because I want you to say that Lamb is a number one.
Yo, this shit, you got
Lamb is number 3 on my list on this particular award.
Oh wow! We give you Lamb as a number one.
Number 3. He's a number 3. He's a number 3 on this list. How about that?
Well, who's your 1 and 2?
Because I'm excluding them quarterbacks.
Okay.
I'm excluding the quarterbacks.
That's why I put
so
them
I'm gonna go Tyreek, CMC, then CD.
All right. Even though
because
Lamb's
Brock can't
numbers
win
are
without
always better than Hill's,
huh?
Isn't Lamb's numbers like kind of better than Hill's?
Only
I mean, Hill did get hurt at the end
games.
of the season.
He
so
missed some games.
I understand
he missed some games. Let's not do that. But Purdy don't win without that fella right there in that corner right there.
I give you that. Corey, what do you got?
This pains me to say, but I think CD wins. But check it out. Just listen to me first. Dak only threw to one person all season long, and they won 12 games with that guy. Purdy had other weapons besides just CMC to help win, plus a pretty good defense for the 49ers. They had the Miami Dolphins exploded with a run game early in the season.
Out of nowhere. Can I say that too?
Achane.
I didn't expect that.
Achane and what the hell? Mostert really showed up, and that helped a lot with the Dolphins. So they were able to open up that passing game. But Dak Prescott targeted one person all season long on offense.
Yes.
So that's why I think this guy, and he broke a couple records this season, especially in Dallas. That's why CD Lamb wins this award.
He did.
Okay.
Or the only other way it can go is it can go to Dak because of the season he had. As statistically wise, he was the best quarterback this year.
God forbid.
In my opinion.
God forbid. I think if he wins an award like this, we get more of the same shit that we got. More of his regular season antics and not showing up in the playoffs.
Yeah, bro, but he had 36 TDs with 9 interceptions.
I know. He had a great offensive year. He had a great offensive year.
Yards.
He got a great offensive year and then lost to Green Bay in the first game of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Period. Justin, what about you? What's your ranking on this right here?
I put CD number 1, bro. CD.
What the
CD over Hill all day, bro. I'm not about to lie to you. Hill will hit one streak in the game and then be quiet the rest of the game, bro.
What the?
He'll hit 190-yard pass and then he hits a bunch of hitch routes for the rest of the game, bro. I'm not even trying to hear that.
What
bro.
Hey, damn!
And he had that big fumble in the Kansas City game too.
Yeah, he cost his team a game. He literally cost his team.
Hill had a bad year, bro. He started off hot, looked like he was gonna break the record, talking all that crazy shit. Got hurt. Then all of a sudden, his quarterback can't throw the ball. His house catch on fire. Yeah, it's a bad year, bro. He about to lose
I think he's getting divorced.
And you getting divorced. And you just got married in the offseason. Like, that's so tough, bro.
The mailman kicked his dog.
He got like 6 kids, 4 different baby mamas.
He stole his Amazon packages from his doorstep.
Yeah, it's just a bad year for you, big dog. Listen, bro. At the end of this season, I want you to play that clip where Mo said C's not number one when he wins this award, bro. Because this is literally gonna solidify that bro Mo did not know what the fuck he was talking about.
Yes, the fuck I did. Because did he help them in that playoff game? Did he do that? Huh?
When he wins
Did
the
he
award,
do
you're
that?
gonna start
Did
playing
he
music.
do that?
You gotta have to play that clip, bro. That's all you gotta play.
This is a regular season award, Mo.
Wait,
Y'all got
that
my
week
son
three.
checking on me. Did he do that in the playoffs?
Yeah.
No.
Where he said that week 3 and it goes on to win offensive player of the year is hilarious, bro. It's hilarious, dog. It's
You need to
can't
you
make
need to
this
put
shit up.
CD holding the award and Mo saying that clip like
you know what?
He's not
I
a
hate-
number 1 though. He's like the number 3.
I hate that y'all are grasping onto that. And your dad did not make one of them little mushy gushy video montages about Dak Prescott not making
Because we're in
Super
the
Bowl.
playoffs, man.
The playoffs.
They made the playoffs. They won their
Hey, he's
division.
ready to make one about Josh Allen. You see what happened? He threatened me. Told me he's gonna make one about Josh
But I
Allen.
didn't do one for the Bills.
Because you better not have. You should be one for
I didn't
Miami.
do one for the Bills. Okay, although they was about to get it. All right, offensive rookie of the year. I think this one's pretty interesting because this has me pretty torn. First off, let me start off by saying John does not deserve to be in this list.
Fuck no.
I think he was just rounding out the 5.
Who?
Bijan
Robinson.
Fuck no.
Why is he there? They didn't run him. Okay, I'm not saying he's not the
got
most
3
talented.
carries
to put him at the bottom of the list. That's why he's there.
He's just rounding out
Stupid
the
ass
list.
Arthur
But,
Smith.
okay, but the rest of these guys are interesting because for the season we've all been saying that CJ is running away with this. He didn't quite run away with it, man, because Puka has been right there.
Yes.
Oh, but
when you look at it, them 2 boys from Detroit.
Y'all call me crazy. Y'all call
Did
me
I call
high.
you crazy?
Y'all
Did
told
I
me
call
to
you
get
crazy?
drug tested. Y'all called the van to pull up to my crib. That's what y'all told me.
I didn't call you crazy.
I did.
Call me crazy.
I did because I said it was CJ's job. I mean, it's a CJ's award, and it still might be. But
Which
those
I agree
2
with.
boys from Detroit.
I feel like he kind of solidified in his playoff performances.
80, yo.
But Puka,
but
Puka
them
the
2
cool a
boys from
dog,
Detroit,
bro.
y'all ignoring
That's what I
these
just
2
said.
boys from
Puka the
Detroit,
Tour
though.
he did 180, yo. What are we talking about?
He looked in the mirror and barked. That's how much of a dog he is, bro.
There's one simple difference between the 2 of them.
Position.
One turned the franchise around.
Oh,
one did.
Get the.
He didn't turn it around. He won a Super Bowl not too long
hit you with
ago.
that.
They
No,
got
the
staffed.
fuck he didn't. He did not
They
get
won a
me.
Super Bowl not too long ago, and they still had Cup, and they had people there. CJ Stroud turned a franchise around.
I agree with you.
I don't. Let Justin agree with him.
The Rams were considered to be in a rebuild stage this year. We're not expected to do much. They looked like shit in the beginning of the year. They turned it completely around and had one of the best offensive rookie performances we've seen in years. So you cannot deny Puka Nacua, my boy.
I'm not denying it.
He ain't said enough. He ain't said enough. He ain't said enough for me. He ain't said enough for me. Also, Cooper Kupp got hurt. Nobody expected him to even be in a conversation. And that man, Puka Nacua, put them in the conversation. At the beginning of this podcast, we couldn't even say his name. But guess what we can do now? Now we can pronounce it the correct way. Puka Nacua is the reason the Rams were even in anybody's conversation. Cooper Kupp came back in the middle of the season. That man was busting ass.
Yep. He's
So
making
CJ,
a triple
name right.
crown
I got
winner.
his name wrong several times.
He made a triple crown winner look like a number 2.
I don't think Kupp was healthy. Like he should be because he didn't look good. Okay, that's fine. But this man, CJ Stroud, beat who a lot of us thought was the scariest team going into the playoffs.
Yes, he did.
He put the team on his back though again.
And that's
who was he throwing to all season long?
Can I say, I hear you guys talking about Puka and I hear you talking about Stroud, which you should be talking about, but yet nobody is mentioning these 2 boys from Detroit.
Oh, Laporta's phenomenal.
Well,
Laporta's
look,
going to be a
Laporta
star, but
is
there-
probably one of
you
the
can't
best
do
tight ends in football right now.
Laporta nice.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jameer Gibbs
And
Gibbs could have been
turned it on.
He
At
could have
later
been
in the season.
That's why we're not talking about
it's
Gibbs.
later. It's
It's
later.
because Gibbs came in week 7.
And that was their fault.
Week
That was
7,
their
he
fault.
showed up.
That was their fault.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
So that's why we're not really talking about Gibbs. Laporta has been on fire all year long.
Oh yeah.
But at the end of the day, the tight end position don't really get as much love as we should. You know what I'm saying? The top 2 candidates in this list is Puka Nacua and CJ Stroud. Let's just be for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's be for real. Those are the 2. Even though
Yeah.
Dan Campbell drafted a nice little draft class.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Reckless.
saying? But he a little reckless. but-
Reckless. He a little reckless.
But he drafted a nice little draft class. You know what I'm saying? He's still there.
That man reckless.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But the two front runners is CJ and Puka.
That man is reckless.
Oh, you did make a
Wow.
button. Look at you.
Wow. And I mean, for them to get Gibbs while have Montgomery, while picking up
Exactly.
Montgomery.
Well, we didn't
was-
think Montgomery was going to show up the way he did.
Yeah, we thought
didn't
we were
think
going to
that.
see the Bears Montgomery, but now you saw
showed
Montgomery
up,
in a
but
better
he was ready
offense.
to work, boy.
Yeah,
But you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's what happens when you got an offensive line. That's all that proves is when you
And
got
maybe the
blockers up
competition
front.
with Gibbs pushed him a little bit too.
Yeah,
I
when
think
you
it
got
better have.
blockers up front.
Because Gibbs would have took his starting position if he wouldn't have woke up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, let's get the defensive rookie of the year. All right. This one's interesting. Talk to me, guys. How do you feel about this one?
I love to see my boy there, but I think it's undeniable.
Will Anderson.
Yeah, Will Anderson is probably going to win this award.
Or Jalen Carter.
You don't think that Jalen Carter's got it?
Jalen
Carter
Carter,
got a shot.
No.
yeah,
He got a
but
shot. He
No.
got a shot.
No,
Yeah,
he
He
don't.
got a shot. He got a shot. I'm not
He
gonna
got
sit
a
here and say
shot.
he don't got a shot. He got
He
a
got a
shot.
shot.
I ain't
But
saying he got a shot.
I think Will Anderson locked it up just with his playoff performance and
They
with
were-
everything going on. I think they're gonna slide it his way. I think Texans are gonna sweep the offense. The rookie awards this year, like the way the Jets did last year.
Will
He's
Anderson
gonna
started to turn it on later in the season when Jalen Carter was there from the beginning to show up. Jalen Carter was really the bright spot on that Philly defense that we got to see, even though it was horrendous most of the season. But Will Anderson and Jalen Carter are both going to be 2 forces.
Yeah.
To
So
reckon
future
with
coming forward,
future.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like you said, Will
That
Anderson.
smile. Look at that smile on his
It's like
face.
you
Come
said,
on now.
Will Anderson had a slow start. And
Yeah.
Jalen Carter started off fast, but then Jalen Carter kind of slowed down when the
Slowed
Eagles started
down,
to fall off.
yeah.
And Will Anderson kind of took off. So at the end of the day, if I'm looking at any year performances, I'm looking at Will Anderson. He showed the most development and the most improvement throughout the year. That's why you give it to him.
Okay.
I love to see my boy there, though. My boy there, who I said mid-season award, he was going to get it. But, you know what I'm saying, Seattle let me down throughout the year with the secondary being, you know what I'm saying,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying. But
Watch your
we're
mouth,
Yeah.
Corey. Watch your
Watch your
mouth.
mouth,
Stop
Corey.
it.
why?
Your game in tomorrow, Corey. Your game in tomorrow.
That's
Where are
right.
the Bills
Y'all
and where's
who don't know,
Seattle?
the
Where are the
only
Bills and where's
person who
Seattle?
still has any skin left in this playoff is Corey. All right. All the rest of our teams is out of it. So, Corey, we ain't really in love with you right now.
Don't care.
You gotta
Okay.
fall out too, bro.
Hey, all I know is that, we got one of the scariest secondaries in the league.
You know what I really
I wrote
hate, though?
something
You
earlier,
know what I
too.
really hate?
Almost I hate you.
You know what I really hate? That the
What's that?
Packers got screwed and didn't get to beat the 49ers. So that little theory he had about that shit you got at the bottom corner
Yeah,
could really come true.
I know.
Yeah, but there's another part of the theory that I don't like.
We'll get into that later. All right. Comeback player of the year.
Ooh,
Comeback
this
player
a
of the
good
year. This
one.
one's interesting.
Listen,
That
bro.
one already
Flacco.
got one, right?
Huh?
I don't
Somebody
think
already
so.
won that, right?
Nah, nobody won this yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. This all gets announced on February 8th. Okay, you got Flacco, you got Tua, Stafford, Baker,
Let's
And-
go viral.
Hamlin. Gentlemen, how we feel about this? Because honestly, I gotta say, like, I want to say Flacco is the comeback player of the year, but I've heard a lot of people talk about Hamlin.
But why? Is the question? You know what I'm saying? I get it. The man damn near died last year.
He died on the field, man. He
He
died
died last
and
year.
was
He come back,
resurrected.
and he
Missed
plays
the rest of the
special- he
season
plays-
and came back.
He comes back. He plays special teams. He gets a couple tackles. You run a fake punt with him. You don't get it. I get it. To be able to get back on the field after what happened to you was tragic, and it shows a lot of heart. I get it. But
Wow,
bro, you did not do nothing all year, dog. Like, come on, bro. Why do you get?
that's a Bills fan talking.
You get a participation award. I appreciate you coming back. You have a lot of heart, but you do not get a comeback player of the year, bro. Not against the other candidates. I don't know why the hell Tua is there. Just because Tua went out last year with his little Crip signs and everything like that, don't mean he come back and
Fred
have
don't
a
get
shit
upset
year.
with
No,
y'all.
man, get out of here. Baker Mayfield, granted,
we can talk about him.
4 teams in the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Looking for a home. He does good for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year. Secures a playoff spot, secures the division, probably secures his job. Matthew Stafford, you just won a Super Bowl 2 years ago. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
Why is he there?
I don't know, but
he was hurt.
Like a couple years
I
ago.
think he was hurt last season. Wasn't he?
Clear winners, Joe Flacco, bro.
I think he was hurt last season, Stafford. I'm pretty sure he was hurt.
Clear winners.
You got somebody that died. You got somebody that was throwing up gang signs. And then you got the Muffin Man. And you got Flacco, who only really truly won like 3 games. 3 important games.
Look, to me,
Baker.
if it's comeback player of the year, it's Baker, because he's been there all season long. He went to the Panthers and was basically irrelevant on with a team with nobody. They didn't even want him. They benched him. They sold him out, and then he goes down to Tampa, and he actually takes them to the playoffs.
Wait, hold on. You missing one. You missing a step. He got kicked out of Carolina. Got shipped to the Rams 1 game. Won a comeback victory.
That's right.
You know what I'm
won
saying?
a comeback victory. Yeah, this man, he really deserves the award. Flacco, it was a great story. Flacco was more of I could prove I could still play in this NFL. Look at what I can do. Because he's a gunslinger. He reminds me of Brett Favre. He just throws the ball, even if it's too tight of a window. He won them games. He kept them relevant, but they were already a good team.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns. So he fell into a good situation.
They got Baker, like 5 different quarterbacks.
Baker had some stellar games. He had some bad games, but he was there consistently all season long. So I think Baker deserves that award.
All right. Well, let's get into this one. Coach of the year, D'Amico. Okay. And we got Mr. That man is reckless.
There we go, and that's my one.
And Campbell.
1.
Okay. Harbaugh. Can't even pronounce this guy's name right. Stefanski? Stefanski? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm butchering it, I'm sorry. Okay. And of course, the 49ers coach.
Shanahan.
What's his face? Shanahan. Okay. What do you guys got on this? Because to me, unfortunately, I think they're going to give it to the reckless one. Okay. Reckless Dan.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be. It should be Stefanski, man.
No, the hell it shouldn't. It should go to Dan. Okay.
I think what
year
Reckless Dan is third.
Go to the playoffs. What year did Detroit go to the NFC Championship?
Reckless. Okay. That man is the third option on that one. To me, number 1 is Stefanski. Number 2 is Ryans.
What year?
And you got Reckless Dan.
What year did the Detroit Lions go to?
Never. They've never been this good. Never been this good.
It's Dan Campbell.
The Texans have never been this good.
Yeah. My pick, and I think my pick is just real biased.
Are they still there?
D'Amico Ryans.
Is D'Amico still there?
But this is a regular season award. It's not postseason. Has nothing to do with it.
D'Amico wasn't even supposed to be there.
Okay,
yeah.
And neither was Dan. All right, man.
Oh no, Dan was supposed to be there last season.
No, he wasn't. They went 9-8.
That's what I'm saying is that you can't say he don't deserve it, bro.
He
went 9-8 to be in this conversation.
He went 9-8 last year. He started off 1-7.
Big dog. listen, man. They listen. I get it. He makes some questionable calls. He pushes the envelope, but he deserves to be here and he deserves to win it. D'Amico, cool. This is 1 year. Dan Campbell took a Detroit team. He did better than Dan Campbell to me.
What?
Don't nobody.
How did Dan Campbell do better than Dan Campbell?
No words, bro.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to go to no damn Detroit. They want to go to Houston. I want to see the strippers. I want to eat the food. I want to eat the. Come on, man. That's a better landing spot. If I was a rookie and I'm coming out of college, I'm gonna say, "Ooh, Detroit, where there's nothing." Oh, Houston, big booties, everything. Come on, man. Stop it.
Yeah, you could be with Deshaun Watson, right?
Deshaun Watson's just a nasty fuck. That's all that is. But Dan Campbell should win this. He should win this, yo. I get it. D'Amico got next year to do it again because I do think that they'll be good. I think they'll be better than this year. But Dan Campbell been counted against ever since he got there. Since he said, "What bite your knees or bite your ankles," whatever the hell he said. Everybody was calling him an idiot. But guess what? He got him in the NFC Championship.
So you saying D'Amico's going to win the AFC South again?
No, he'll win Coach of the Year next year, but still lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Can we do a favor and stop putting Shanahan every year in this conversation?
Yeah,
you can't. But you can't deny the guy, though.
I don't want to get
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yes, you
because
can.
You know who should be there?
Belichick was in there every year.
No. You know who should be? You know who should be there over him? Andy Reid.
Talk to him.
Okay.
Talk to him.
Andy Reid should be
Hey,
there
bro.
over him because Andy Reid. I
know.
know he has Mahomes, but
he
other
cooked
than
his now, bro.
Mahomes, who else did he really have on this team? And the fact that they are as dominant as they are,
I don't give a fuck.
and they're still in this conversation.
Who had a better record?
Who had no receivers?
Who had no receivers? Who brought up a
He does
guy
have the
like
Avengers on his team,
Pacheco
though.
and made him relevant?
How many
He coached
receivers
them
Baltimore
there.
got?
They got
He
Flowers.
coached him
That got
there.
enough. That's one right there. There's enough. I sent you a video this morning on Instagram.
Yeah, you
on
did.
Flowers
About
this
Zay
morning.
Flowers.
So we ain't talking about that.
I said most of videos too.
Yeah, Mo, you always send Mo some real wild videos. Freaky
Bro, this
boy.
dude sent me. Bro.
You know, in fact, when we play this clip, we might not be talking about Dan. We might be talking about you, Corey.
Man.
That man is reckless.
Woo! Woo!
But no,
Listen.
I really honestly think this award should go to Stefanski because he lost his starting running back. He lost his starting quarterback. He had to play merry-go-round with multiple quarterbacks. And the fact that they were as great as they won 12 games. They were right there. If Baltimore hadn't won 13, they would have been the number one team in their division.
14.
Well, all right, whatever. Okay.
All right, that's enough.
What I'm saying is that like they almost won the division. And I know they lost to the Texans, but Corey, you weren't worried about the Texans, but you were worried about the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying,
Yeah.
in that sense, I think he did a hell of a job. So I think that was all I got on the clips, guys. Yeah, that's it. All right. So that's as far as that one goes. So, gentlemen, let's talk about some football, man. Let's talk about some football.
What a game.
The Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Bucks met last week in Tampa Bay in the divisional round. The Lions were successful, and they have eliminated the Bucks, who were in a Cinderella season anyway. They lost 31-23. After watching the game, I can't even say that Dan Campbell was reckless in this game. I can't really talk bad about him. But what can we say? Gentlemen, give me your takes on the game before I break them down and I tell you how bad the game was. Okay. Let's start with Corey. Corey, talk to me. What did you see?
It was a damn good showing by Jared Goff again. He came out. He played a great game. Laporta was a monster for that team. Gibbs as well. Baker did his thing. I kind of feel bad for him though, that they took a loss. I was rooting for the guy, root for him. He making his comeback. The way the game ended, because we discussed that, but I know you're gonna touch on that. That was another thing. But kudos to the Lions. Kudos to the Lions for pushing through and making it to the NFC Championship. And it's gonna be fun. It is going to be fun to watch that game against the 49ers.
All right, Mo, how do you feel about it?
You know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Hey, listen. That interception was stupid. Good God Almighty, why did he throw that? And who was he throwing to? There was another person that was wide open in the same area, and he threw it to wow. Listen. Let's go, Detroit. That's all I feel about it. Baker, you're going to get your contract. You're going to get it. Who is going to be your offensive coordinator? I don't know. But what I do know is it's a wrap.
Justin, how was your take on this game?
Hey, man, I actually enjoyed the game, bro. I enjoyed the game completely. Baker was making some hot throws, hot dots throughout the game. Listen, that first interception that C.J. Gardner-Johnson got, that was not Baker Mayfield's fault. I don't know why C.J. going to the media is talking about I watch film. No, you don't. Don't do that. You don't do that. You caught a tip drill ball and you swore you was like that. You're not like that, bro. The Detroit Lions have the worst secondary in all of football, bro. I can throw for 2 touchdowns on Detroit Lions. That's how bad they are. That's why I'm saying when I'm gonna say my prediction later, it ain't gonna be close, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is about how we like to say a murder on TV, bro. That's what it's about to be. So, the only reason why they won this game is because Baker Mayfield got pressure. They got pressure on Baker Mayfield, and he made a mistake. Classic Baker. But if Detroit Lions don't outscore these teams, they're not here. They rely solely on offense. It's the worst secondary in all of the playoffs. And if they make it to the Super Bowl, I feel bad, bro. Because to win a Super Bowl, you need defense. And this team that has 0 defense, bro. So, Mayfield, it looked pretty. I saw you got the ball back with 2 minutes left. I'm over here rooting for you. Baker Mayfield does, bro. Is what next year, Papa.
The Muffin Man, right?
See you next year, Papa.
All right, let me touch on this part because this one is kind of big here. Okay, I can't blame Reckless Dan for this, but the Lions-Bucks game wasn't without some controversy. Once again, we hear that the game is scripted or rigged. And from everybody watching that, you see, the NFL wants certain teams to win and certain teams that they already know the outcome. And this was no different in this game. Tampa Bay, they didn't call their final timeout at the end of the game that would have forced the Lions to run another play. Instead, the Lions were able to let the clock run out. So when asked about it, Todd Bowles said the game was over. That's why I didn't call a timeout. Okay. So I wanted to play it for y'all.
You finna play? Oh, Lord.
Okay. I wanted to play it for y'all. This is the play that they are discussing. Okay. This is
12.
Right at the end of the game. They're 3rd and 12. Tampa Bay has a timeout left, 48 seconds left back on the clock. And instead of calling the timeout, they let them come down. They went into V formation, took the kneel, and they started to congratulate everybody and hug everybody and walk away. But without calling that final timeout, which is right there on the clock, is why people say, oh, this is scripted. What would have happened? And what everybody's saying is if you'd have called the timeout, you forced them to run one more play. You force them to run one more play, they either have to kick it or something happens. Todd Bowles says they were on the 30-yard line. They're just going to kick a field goal. They're up by 8. If they kick a field goal, now they're up by 11. Game's over. The other people say, what if they missed a field goal? What if you get a bad snap? What if something happens? Okay.
What if you block it?
What if you block it? Okay. You got 48 seconds left. Okay. Then you get the ball. You never know what can happen. We've seen miracles happen, although we don't see miracles happen very often. Now so it's like he almost gave up on his team by not calling the final timeout.
Let me know it's my turn.
So how do you guys feel about this? Corey, let me start with you. I have not started with you all show.
I think you take the timeout. You definitely take the timeout and try to put the pressure on the Lions. At that point, now you're putting pressure on the kicker to make that field goal, because if he doesn't, you get the ball and you got 70 yards to go, and anything can happen.
Down by 11. If he misses it, then you're down by 8.
Yeah, and you got Mike Evans, 6'5" receiver, 230 pounds, one of the best receivers to play in this game. And he was a threat during the game as well. And Baker could have got hot. We've seen Baker get hot at certain times. He can make some throws, so give him a chance. I would have called the timeout.
What about you, Justin?
This just shows lack of faith in your team. This shows lack of faith in your quarterback. Shows lack of faith in your entire what you stand for as a head coach. So I look at it as like he thought about it as they're automatically. He didn't have faith in his defense getting the kick. He didn't have his faith in the defense getting pressure on the long snapper. He didn't feel like I could have whispered in his ear, but like, you smell like wild booty cheeks and you smell like wild cheese doodles.
Wow.
And he could have been like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Wild cheese.
It's the snap. So that's all it was, because when I used to be on that line, I used to distract everybody.
What the hell is wild cheese doodles?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I used to say a lot of crazy shit. I'd be like, your parents isn't standing about to watch you get shit on. I used to say that to them. They'd be like, huh? And they get shit on. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. So it's like he had no faith in his team, bro. That's all it was. It's like, and you're a head coach, and that shows a lot. And your players are going to question you for that. You just going to stand on business, and you're going to really have to show them that why you did it. But it's a bad decision, bro. Take time out.
Mo, what would you have done?
I would have took the timeout. You don't know what's going to happen in that. Yeah, they're in field goal range, but look at the kickers all this season, man. They've been missing easy kicks that back in the 90s would not have been missed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he chose to do that. Well, no, actually, I do. It's like Justin said, you had no faith in your team. You had no faith in your quarterback. Yeah, you wanted the game over. You had no faith in your quarterback. You had no faith in nothing. You just wanted to get off the field. That's crazy. You should have took the timeout. You had two. He had two of them, right?
No, one. One left.
One. But come on, man. You don't do that, man. That's just as bad as what Doug Peterson did when he was with Philly.
Yeah. If anything, I want to say that I agree with you. He lost faith in his team. I think he really should be taking more heat than he is over this. You know,
should be fired.
Although honestly,
slow down with the
they
fire.
probably would have lost this game. They probably would have lost this game, but you have to if you're the coach, you put your team in positions to win. You let them, because you're not playing the game. You have players play, coaches coach. Okay, but you have to put them in a position to win.
Yep.
If they lose the game, they lost the game. You at least did what you were supposed to do. You put them in position. They lost the game.
I'm sure all those players was expecting a timeout.
Exactly. And Baker Mayfield, he threw the interception. Fine.
Yes.
You put him in a position to get them there, do the interception, but you don't know what's going to happen. He could have missed that field goal. You could have blocked that field goal. Anything could have happened. You got to try. That's why you see these crazy Hail Mary plays where they're throwing the ball back and forth from one side to the other side. You see all this dumb stuff happen at the end of games because you never know. You know? So, to me, I think he should be in way more trouble than what he is. You know, well, there goes that. Okay, but for the record, the game isn't scripted.
No.
Okay, although Corey will have you thinking different. Okay,
Yeah.
Justin's the one that has the script, not me.
yeah. All right, so let's talk about last week's games. Okay, in the AFC, the Ravens welcomed the Houston Texans into the confines.
Of the
And all they did was take a good old beating from the Ravens, 34 to
What the fuck
10.
was that, bro?
That's the
Although,
bank.
although nobody really doubted that the Ravens would win, I think a lot of people were holding
I did.
and hoping
Yep.
for an outside chance that young Stroud would put together another miracle
I did.
and make this game a little bit more competitive. So don't worry, I'll save you for a second. Hey, Justin, when you watched the game,
I'm glad you came to me. I'm glad.
yeah, how did you feel about this?
Well,
And
it
where
looked
did you
scary.
want it to go?
Well, Corey was shitting his bricks in the beginning of the first half. Because it was 10-10 and a half, and Houston was playing their game. Lamar was getting stopped. It was looking like it was actually going to be a game. Well, then we have a thing called a halftime speech and halftime adjustments, and we see who comes out. Ray Lewis was in that locker room giving out speeches like he does, bro. And you see what happens when they get a Ray Lewis
Polk
speech.
County Ray Lewis, that was.
This is Polk County. Ray Lewis comes out here and gives a speech. You see where the score ends up, 34 to 10. It was 10-10 and a half. You see what happens when you get a Ray Lewis speech and from Ray Lewis himself. He was in the locker room. He was sitting there. He came out dancing. He let everybody know what it was. He started barking at people, got in Lamar's face, said, "You ain't shit if you don't win this game." And yeah, Lamar ate that up, bro. So that's all it was. Halftime adjustments and halftime speeches when you game, bro.
All right. What about you, Mo?
I was one of the ones that said Houston was going to win this game because
Me too.
Stroud was one of those.
I still buy you, Corey.
Stroud is one of those people that takes your criticism and gets driven by it. I like that in people, athletes. That shit ain't work this game. So, but yeah, first half though, he wasn't doing all that flexing he doing right now.
Scared.
But that second half,
He was scared.
you can flex. You can flex. But man, yeah. Good job, Ravens. Good job.
All right. Finally, Corey, let me give you your flowers. Go ahead.
I said they were winning by 17 last week. And I was wrong when y'all said Houston was going to win. Because obviously it was 24. That's number one. Number two, Lamar, Mo, is somebody who takes criticism and turns it up. He's done it this season at least 3 times already. So I don't want to hear nothing about CJ Stroud right now. Next, to you, Justin, ain't nobody scared. Remember, Houston didn't score an offensive touchdown this whole game. They got 1 touchdown off of a muffed play, a punt, okay, and a field goal. We had a touchdown and a field goal.
Where you going?
And there was no Ray Lewis. This speech was given by Lamar at halftime. And we came out and we showed what happens when you come to the bank, because the road to the Super Bowl comes through the bank. Remember that.
End of the bank tomorrow.
M&T. No. It continues. That's what you have to remember. The thing that happened was Lamar and the Ravens, they had really 2 weeks off of rest. So, yes, they came out a little flat in the first half. But I knew in true fashion as a Ravens fan that we were going to turn it on and come out with the victory. And that's what we did.
All right.
It ends tomorrow.
Nah, it continues
Boy, does it.
because we not having no Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl.
Hey, we ain't up to next week's predictions, guys. So hold on. Okay, we're still talking last week. So, while one game wasn't close, we would have liked to have this game. We would have liked to have a close game like this one. San Francisco hosted Green Bay Packers, coming fresh off the upset of the Cowboys. This game came down to the difference of a field goal, 24-21. This game was close. Gentlemen, talk to me how we felt about this. This was supposed to be Tyler's moment to tell us what happened, but obviously the didn't feel good enough to come out and talk. So Mo, talk to me. What happened on this game? Why did San Francisco end up with this win?
Green Bay ain't ready. That's all I got to say, man. They almost had him.
Had him.
It was shaky. But they ain't ready.
Me next.
Go ahead, Justin. Go ahead.
When the lights shine bright, they blind the weak.
They blind
the weak, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this shit right now. That kicker for the Green Bay Packers, you need to go in the fucking dome, go in Lambeau, and kick 100 fucking field goals from the 30-yard line every day for the rest of your life. Your older brother, it will be a Hall of Famer kicker, and that's Carlson. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about. His older brother plays for the Raiders. He's one of the captains over there, team leaders, one of the greatest kickers. He will be in the Hall of Fame one day. His little brother is a shit show. How dare you? How dare you help raise that man? And he can't kick a damn 30-yard field goal. So when the lights shine bright, it blind the weak. Well, that man is too damn weak. All right. And Tyler Lucky not here. Because I would tell him, take that jersey and shove that shit straight up his ass. Because of all this shit he was talking about me, at least my kicker can kick a 30-yard field goal. You know what I'm saying? So, Tyler Lucky, you not here, bro. Because Tyler, I promise to God, bro, you would have hated me. And you would have been like, oh, but we played a good. No, I don't want to hear that. No Deebo Samuel. Brock Purdy struggled because he didn't have all his Avengers there. Iron Man wasn't there to help him. But your kicker was blinded by the lights, blinded by the towels, blinded by the Red Sea. All right? He needs to go kick 100 yards every day for the rest of the offseason, bro. That leg better be swole. He better walk with a limp for the rest of his fucking life, bro. And he's lucky he not unemployed next year. But fucking missing the field goal, because this could have been an overtime victory, because Jordan Love deserved this victory. All right.
Yeah.
He outplayed everybody on that damn field.
Yeah.
But you telling me he's home because of this weak ass kicker? There should be no reason why he's home right now. But this kicker will be unemployed in the offseason, bro. I'm going to you know this shit right now. Your older brother should be goddamn ashamed of your stupid ass. I'm just saying that shit, bro. That's all I got to say, dog. That's why I said me next, bro. I had to get this shit out, bro.
All right. Corey, you want to follow that?
No.
All right. I don't think you need to. I think we need to move on. I think we need to move on, Corey. We ain't going to talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
I bet he know.
God damn.
All right, to the game of the week.
Oh my God.
And what a game it was.
Another fucking kicker.
The KC Chiefs
Don't get me started.
narrowly escaped an overtime situation against the Bills on Sunday.
Hold on, man.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Yo.
I don't want to talk this one, but I got
This episode is brought to you by. But yeah, keep going, man. Go ahead,
All
read
right,
it.
so they narrowly escaped when they see maybe missed my,
the fuck is he
missed
doing?
everything else. So now we look like a bunch of amateurs now.
I'm so mad.
Okay, on Sunday, with the Bills kicker missed a field goal, a game-tying field goal that would have made it go OT. So, do I pretty much just rewind Justin's speech and go right ahead and talk about the
Might as
Bills?
well, bro.
No. Wait before you rewind the speech, because you can.
Talk to me.
Stephon Diggs. You bitch ass bitch. You've been sitting up there sending messages to your brother to tweet all season about Josh Allen. This game ain't on Josh Allen. It's on you, Mr. Droppy Man. Mr. Droppy Man. You want to sit on the sideline and throw your helmet and do all this craziness. Then you want to send those messages to your brothers to tweet for you. and you want to sit up there and make it seem like it's Josh Allen. No, he got it to you. What did you do when he got it to you, though? You dropped it. You dropped it. And you dropped it again. Shut up forever. Shut up. I hope they trade you to Arizona. You hoe ass bitch. Now you could run his tape back about kickers because the kicker, you deserve some smoke too.
Corey. I love when y'all go off. What?
Bro, it's just fucking.
Let me get one more thing. All right, talk to me, guys.
I rooted for Stephon Diggs. No, I'm not done. I rooted for Stephon Diggs. I rooted for you. And guess what you did? You dropped it when the lights was the brightest. Can you say that saying again for me, Josh?
You know what it is? When the lights is the brightest, the weak is blind, bro. That's all it is.
Weak. You weak, Stephon. You weak.
Shit.
You weak motherfucker. Whoa, man.
Matter of fact, nah, bro. Nah, come to me, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. All year long, y'all been shitting on Josh Allen. All year long. Bro, it ain't Josh Allen's fault no more. It ain't his fault.
No.
Not this time. We look, I want you to look at me when I'm talking.
Yeah.
It ain't Josh Allen's fault. All right. He came out and played a great game.
Yeah.
Great game. I thought this was finally gonna be the time that we was gonna get rid of Mahomes.
God,
get him out of there.
Out of here.
And you telling me I lose because Tyler Bass can't kick a field goal?
Weak bitch.
Stephon Diggs can't make a catch. And you want to call your brother? And you want to be a Cowboy so goddamn bad?
So bad.
Buffalo, go draft a kicker, number 1 overall.
One.
Get rid of Tyler Bass. Get rid of Stephon Diggs.
You got to throw Bass back in the lake after you catch it anyway. You put
him there. Matter of fact, keep him on the team and just have him sit there and watch.
Practice
Let him be the ball.
Yeah.
Because he don't deserve to be there no more, bro.
No.
He don't deserve to live in Buffalo.
No.
He don't deserve to be in the league.
No.
He don't even deserve to talk to me no more.
Go to the UFL, ho.
Take his jerseys out the store. Let his mom know she failed.
Failed.
Wow.
Trained your whole life.
Your daddy nut is horrible.
With the lights shine the brightest. The blind is weak, bro. What's going on?
It's over.
Like, come on, dog. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, the fuck you missed that.
I'm done now.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I gotta say, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm not following that shit.
God damn, bro.
Okay, well,
that was horrible, yo.
He got it off his chest. He got it off his chest. He let it out. He let it out. Sometimes you gotta let it out.
It's finally gonna be the time, bro.
All right, well, let's talk about what's actually happening this weekend, guys. We have 2 matchups this weekend. Oh yeah, it's the championships, the 2 conferences. Let's start with the NFC, where you have a true David versus Goliath situation with the San Francisco 49ers
Wait, I'm fucking out of breath, bro.
hosting the Detroit Lions. Gentlemen. Gentlemen. Here we go. We are talking about the Detroit Lions with that man is reckless. Reckless Dan Campbell. Going against Shanahan's 49ers and the rest of the Avengers.
Right.
I'm going to ask you guys straight up one question. Do the Lions even stand a chance to facing this Avengers?
Yes.
Hell no.
Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation.
Yes.
Start me out, Mo. You know what? No.
Oh, yeah.
Corey, I'm not following them again. We going first. Corey, talk to me. What's going to happen in this game?
A lot of you keep forgetting that game in San Francisco was a rain game. Okay. So it's a little bit harder to hold the ball, grip the ball, throw the ball, catch the ball. Everything's a little bit more difficult at that point in the field. Yes. So this game is outside. It's not in a dome. They're coming to the 49ers, who play really, really well at home. And I think you're going to see the 49ers get over it, because remember, they had that week off as well. So they were real sluggish against Green Bay. Now that they're back at it, they're back to it. We're going to see the real San Francisco 49ers. And like Justin said, that secondary over there in Detroit is no bueno. And Purdy has too many weapons, way too many weapons for them to be playing with him.
Pretty, bro. Ain't gonna be pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Mo, talking.
No. Your turn. We're not doing
you know
this.
what? Here's the thing. Okay, I have not been a Purdy supporter this entire season. I'm not going to pretend to be a Purdy supporter now, but I'm also not been a Reckless Dan supporter this season. And the reason, so when I weigh my options, I have to think that San Francisco wins this in a rout. And the reason why is because, it really shouldn't be a rout, because this is two good teams. We're talking about the NFC Championship here. So when you're talking about championship games here, you're usually talking about the best of the best. I don't think we have the best of the best in the NFC. That's why I think it'll be more of a rout than it should be. And I think Reckless Dan is going to show some recklessness, because he's going to take more chances, because he has to try to beat this team. But I'm low-key hoping that he can win this game. And I'll tell you why, because I don't like Purdy. I'd love to see Purdy have to explain why he couldn't beat this team. So I've said my piece. I know, Mo, you hate it because you want the Lions to win. I want the Lions to win too. I just don't see it. Go ahead, Mo. I'm giving you the stage.
I just want to start this part of the show off with saying that I think San Francisco will win. Not because I think they are going to destroy them, but just because I think they'll edge it out. But this whole notion that they're going to just go in there and just dominate the Detroit Lions, have you lost your mind? You know, I came in here last week and I said that I thought Green Bay was going to win, but I didn't think they was going to kill the 49ers. But it was only one key thing that I said. It was because they have an O-line. Guess who else has an O-line? Detroit. You're not going to rush Jared Goff like that. Chase Young ain't been that effective. He hasn't just been killing quarterbacks. He back in Washington again. O-line. You can't rush Jared Goff. You're going to get your chances. Yeah, cool. Got it. You're going to get your chances, but name the 49ers receivers. I mean, not receivers, the cornerbacks. Nobody can. All right, so.
Wait, no.
I'll wait.
Ward.
Damn it, I can't. Yeah, Tre'Davious Ward. And then they have another guy. They have one.
They're going to need one because you got Deebo Samuel and Ayuk on that offense. On that
fact, let me change the graphic.
Wait a minute. What?
This was my next question.
You just asked who are the 49ers quarters.
No. Oh, my bad.
What you been drinking?
This is the second time. My bad. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown, and you still have Laporta at tight end, and you still have Jameson Williams. You still have the other guy. But
Fred Warner's a good cover linebacker as
well. He's a good cover linebacker, but not on the Laporta. Not on Laporta, bro. Because the reason why I say that, because that's only gonna happen this year. Next year, they're gonna have something for Laporta because you need what? We done said this all season.
You got film, bro.
Tape. You need tape. You need film. Laporta still ain't figured out. They gotta figure him out. That's next year. But St. Brown can run routes like no other, bro.
Great route runner.
That's all I'm saying that for. I'm not trying to discredit the 49ers. The 49ers are great right now, and they still going to win this game to me. It ain't going to be no blowout, though. It ain't going to be no blowout. That's all I'm saying. My bad on mixing shit up. Hey, guys, yes, I've been drinking Avion, but I ain't mixing this up. I think the 49ers are going to win, and I think Detroit is going to be close. I don't think it's going to be off no reckless plays. I don't think none of that shit. All I'm saying is don't do that. Don't sit up there and say
That's right. They lost Hafunga. That's right.
They're not just going to blow this team out. Come on now.
No, Detroit's only been blown out once this season. So they made their losses.
And that was a bad game. That was a bad game.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do the 49ers kind of have to blow them out just to get some love back?
No.
They didn't look so good.
You could just win and be fine.
They probably should be out of this. They probably should be out of the playoffs right now.
It don't matter at this point. It's the playoffs. Just win the game. Yeah. You're going to get every team's best shot.
Debo's back.
Every weekend. Debo shouldn't be back. Come on, man. If this was a regular season game, he wouldn't be playing this game. He would be out. But he just, I think he would be out. I personally think he would be out. I think that he's just doing this because of the playoffs. And because of the playoffs, he's going to play. He's going to give the team what he has. But he's also going to be a detriment.
SAT word.
What about you know what? I won't do it to you.
No, do it. Do it. Man, we don't got that many shows left. Do it.
What about you? What about Rapunzel when he shouldn't have been playing?
Man, we ain't talking about them. Now listen, bro.
Oh man, we ain't talking about a team that's not in the playoffs.
Go, bro.
Oh no.
I just like
now.
I gotta get my shots in. We all
now is my turn, bro.
Let's go, Justin.
This is gonna be a murder on TV, and I'm gonna tell you why. Right, the reason why there's gonna be a murder on TV is because there's no secondary, bro. Right, so let me explain to you how this is about to go. Right, I get it. Amon-Ra St. Brown is one of the best route runners in the league. He is definitely gonna route up, and they're gonna work their way down the field. They're gonna run the ball down the field. But guess what? Because of that, no secondary. Brock Purdy's finna pick apart this entire secondary. He's gonna come down the field so fast. Amon-Ra's gonna sit down the bench after scoring that TD. He's gonna go, woof. They scored already? That's exactly how it's gonna happen. They're gonna go back out there and
have time.
Routes.
He gonna have time?
No.
Because Aiden Hutchinson over there still.
What I'm saying is that Brock Purdy is gonna keep scoring the ball. It's gonna be a tick for tack game, like you say, up until halftime. And the reason why I say that is because after you get 4 offensive possessions in the first half, you get tired, bro. Remember, you're running cardio every play. They're gonna be tired by halftime, bro. Which means that offense going to be rested because they're going to be doing them 3-4 play drives, touchdown drives. The defense is going to keep up and minimize the field. It's going to be a lot of 3 and outs.
You don't think the Lions
have the stamina to keep up. I'll tell you that. I don't think they have the stamina to keep up with the 49ers.
With a coach that work out with them.
Yeah, they play fast football. The 49ers play fast ball, and the Lions like to run the ball and kill the clock.
Well, they check it down a lot.
A lot of check downs, a lot of kill clock. I don't think they have the stamina to keep up with the 49ers.
The Lions are going to have to play a lot of one-on-one with their O-line because they really do have a real good O-line. The Lions do.
Yeah, they do.
It's going to be a lot of one-on-one. And
I don't. Good defensive
me personally, Nick Bosa is not somebody you can really keep one-on-one against. I think he's a really good defensive end.
He's going against Penei Sewell or Sewell or whatever.
Sewell, yeah. But I do feel he'll break away from it if he's getting one-on-one. He's not being double-teamed.
No, brother.
Even then, it's like I said, I don't think that they have the cardio to keep up with the 49ers. 49ers play fastball. The Lions like to play slow and steady, wins the race, like to run the ball, kill the clock, etc. Eventually, them O-linemen, them big boys in the center, they're going to get tired. They're going to get tired. Blocks are going to be missed. It's going to be a lot of 3 and outs, and that's what's going to cause the Lions this loss. That's why I say every possession is going to matter, and the 49ers are not going to waste a single possession throughout this entire game.
They showed that to you in the Green Bay game.
Huh?
They showed that.
Well,
to you
they
in the
didn't have
Green Bay
Debo
game?
Samuel in the Green Bay game.
I think Debo's going to be a bigger aspect than you think.
Debo is the reason
Mhm.
why this team is going to win this game.
Because you got to think of it, Debo is another check down for him.
Yeah.
Debo
Because
can put at
honestly,
running back.
when I
When
look
you
at
playing with one
the
shoulder,
San
though, I'm not finna sit up here and think that he's gonna be himself.
Well,
He
he's
take
not
a
gonna
lot of hits.
He may not be catching the ball out, but they run a lot of jet sweeps. They run a
And
lot of
he'll be a
Debo packages
decoy.
with Debo's in the backfield.
I think the thing about this team is that they're not a deep team, but they do when they lack one of their key players, it's a big effect on them. So when those players come back and they are whole again, they're dangerous.
You know that one play where Debo gets that jet sweep and Trent Williams is leading blocking? Yeah,
Oh,
that's
boy,
gonna be
that's
that's
dangerous.
going to be a nasty play.
Yeah.
And then you know who I think is going to be an X factor is going to be Jawan Jennings again. I think he had a really good game for them against the Green Bay Packers, and he's there.
I agree.
He is there.
And I say another X factor to keep an eye on, Greenlaw. Greenlaw and Fred Warner are going to be two major keys because they're going to minimize Laporta's use as much as possible.
Right.
They're going to keep that boy in a bubble.
Okay.
You don't want to get hit by Greenlaw.
Hey, let me get you guys to the next one.
Oh, yeah. I want to talk about this one right here. I did research and everything for this one. I'm about to kill Corey.
I got some research for you, too.
Go ahead. Show me something, bro.
No, go right ahead.
Let's go for this, guys.
The Royal Rumble
starts
in a little bit.
We have the game of the week. Kansas City Chiefs going into Baltimore to play this year's possible MVP and best record in football, the Baltimore Ravens. Pat Mahomes is two-time MVP and last year's winner. But will he have enough to beat this year's MVP? Corey, I'm going to start you off.
No.
No. Go ahead, bro.
No. I need Justin to go.
No, I've been going first the whole show. Go ahead, bro.
No, let me go. Let me go because they finna battle. Let me go.
Yeah, they're going to battle about this.
They're about to battle. Justin, clean them the fuck up, please. But anyway, listen.
Wow.
I ain't got real stats. I'm just gonna be talking shit. I'm gonna cook him.
Hey, Lamar need this.
Yes, he does.
Lamar need this. I don't have the stats. I don't need the stats. Lamar need this, bro. Because if it's one person that gives him a lot of trouble, that's not even on defense, is Pat Mahomes. Lamar need this. Let me say something else. I'm rooting for you, Lamar.
Oh boy.
Because they did you dirty in the offseason. It was teams coming out the woodwork, teams that are picking 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 in the draft, talking about, oh, we don't need Lamar. So why are you picking 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the draft, stupid bitch? Lamar, I'm rooting for you, but you need this. You need this, and you better win. I think you can win. But I said can because I got to be careful with my words because there's a certain man over there on that other side. There's 2 of them, actually. And I don't care about Travis Kelce because he's so worried about those baby cheeks. It's Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid. That's Alfred and Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Never go against Batman.
Crazy.
You never go against Batman when he playing for you. So, Lamar, you could do it. Go do it.
All right. Now we're gonna get into me now here. Because I'm not following them either. Here's my thing. I almost put this as who needed this more. And I decided to go for Battle of MVPs. The reason why I didn't put who needed this more is because that was freaking obvious. Mahomes is not playing Lamar. Mahomes is playing legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes already has been to 6 AFC championships. He's already a two-time MVP winner. He's already a 2 Super Bowl winner. He's not worried about Lamar. He ain't worried about Joe Burrow. He ain't worried about Herbert. He ain't worried about Josh Allen. The only person that he has stuck on his bedroom mirror, like Rocky scene, is Tom Brady. He is
Mhm.
chasing Tom Brady. He's been chasing Tom Brady since he got in this damn league.
Mm-hmm.
He's chasing legacy.
Yeah.
But there is nobody in the league who can compete with Mahomes other than Lamar Jackson. Lamar needs this. Lamar has to win this game so he can get his second MVP, so he can get his chance at his first Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't, then you can forget all conversations. This is always going to be Mahomes.
Yep.
But as much as I'd love to see Lamar go ahead and win this and bring this battle a little bit closer together, because it's far apart right now. Okay,
Not that far.
it's
Pretty
kind of
damn
far.
far.
It's kind of far. It's kind of far.
2, and if you get this one,
Yeah, I know it'll be 2-2 for the MVPs, and it'll be 2
Yeah.
Super Bowls to a possible one.
Let's go.
Yeah, but the thing is that superstar players do superstar shit in superstar moments.
You know what this is, right here? See what this is,
And
right here?
I'm just
Like-
saying, Mahomes, we've been talking trash. We've been talking trash about Mahomes all season. Like, he ain't even a part of this league no more. Ain't nobody talking about. He's not even in the conversation for MVP yet. He won them games too. Okay, he's been leading this team, and he ain't got nobody to throw to. And yet his numbers. Look at his numbers. Look at his this year's numbers.
got Trevor
He's
Lawrence
not that
numbers.
bad, and he didn't throw to nobody.
you
So
got
what I'm
Trevor Lawrence
saying
number.
is, don't sleep when at the end of the game he's going to another Super Bowl. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to say that, Corey, because I know how you feel about your Ravens. I know you want them to go. And you know what? Like I said, I would like to see it happen too. So I'm not hating on the Ravens. I'm just
It's gonna
saying,
happen.
if
I
I
would
got
love to see the
$5 to
Ravens
put on the game, it's going to have to be on KC.
I would love to see the Ravens win, bro. I'm not.
Me
I'm
too.
Not lying to you.
I would like to see the Ravens go, but I can't bet against Patty, bro. I can't.
I'm betting against him. I'm
Bet
betting
against
against him.
greatness.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm gonna let y'all go
Uh-oh.
ahead and fight this
Uh-oh.
out, because I know
No,
y'all
Justin-
about to go in.
Justin already started. Justin
I
already
know, and
started.
I'm gonna let Justin go because I'm gonna save Corey.
You want me to go
for
first?
last so he can rebut
You
everything.
want me to go first?
Go ahead.
All right, I want to show you guys something real quick.
Uh-oh.
Can y'all see?
I can
All right.
see.
I want to say something real quick, right?
Uh-oh.
Now, what everything I'm about to say is factual. I'm not going to pull up career stat numbers. I'm not going to do that. The reason why I'm saying this, right? Obviously got the Chiefs win this game. And it's not because I think the Chiefs are a better team overall. It's not that I think the Ravens are a better roster, which I do think the Ravens have a better roster. But I want to share a couple facts with y'all real quick. Lamar Jackson and this Ravens team has never, ever been past a divisional. It's their first divisional victory last week. Now they're playing for the AFC Championship. Mahomes has been there 6 times. He's won 3. He's won 3. He's been there 6 times, right? Playoff games. I'm going to go playoff game. Now I'm going to go quarterbacks. I'm going to compare the 2 quarterbacks. Playoff games.
Corey, you better bring it.
Right? Playoff games. Lamar has played 5 playoff games in his career. He is 2-3. He just won one last week, so he was 1-3 before. Right? He's thrown 8 TDs in his playoff career. He's thrown 7 interceptions.
Woo!
Right? He has never been to past the division. I already said that. Now I'm gonna go with Mahomes. Mahomes has played 16 playoff games, 13-3 in the playoffs. He's thrown 43 TD passes. He's thrown 8 interceptions with a QB rating of 106 in the playoffs in his career.
Hold on. It gets hit with one of these only because the number's so nasty.
Bruh.
Right? Lamar Jackson's playoff rating, I skipped over it, is a 75 compared to a 106.
Ooh.
Right? In their career matchups. Now I'm gonna go career matchups when they played each other. When they played each other, the record is 3-1 in Mahomes' favor. right? The only time Mahomes has ever lost to Lamar Jackson is when he went into the TD Bank and lost by 1 point in overtime.
Good God Almighty.
It's the only time he's lost to Lamar Jackson. Now I'm gonna get with the rosters because now we like to talk about rosters, and this is the end of my argument.
Let him cook.
Right? The end of my argument is that out of all the 52-man roster between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens, the Kansas City Chiefs have 26 current players on that 52-man roster that has a Super Bowl ring and has been there, who has Super Bowl experience. The Ravens have only 5 players who won a Super Bowl on that 52-man roster, including Odell Beckham. All right. I just want to let y'all know, when the lights shine brightest, it blinds the weak. Experience plays a role, and you do not bet against greatness. I got Mahomes over Lamar, bro.
Standing on business.
Let me tell
And now,
you.
ladies and gentlemen, Corey Thompson is about to rebut. Don't go nowhere.
Let me tell you something, sucker. I want you to understand this. Stars are forged in fire.
Woo!
And Lamar has been on fire. So he is nothing but pure iron, not even adamantium, because he is indestructible. And this is his time to shine. Let me give you a little fact. You are a Bills fan, right? So for the last 3 seasons of the playoffs, the team that knocks the Bills out has lost the next game. That is a fact. Kansas City has been playing like dog shit all season long. And we've said it and stated it on this show. They're a wounded animal, and the Ravens are right for the pick, and we're just going to shoot them and put them out of their misery and stick them in the bag and go on to the chip. Also, let me put another fact that you might not know. We won our first Super Bowl in 2000. We won our next Super Bowl in 2012. It is 2024. It's another 12 years, and we are on the road to victory, and we are the best team in the NFL as it stands right now, and we are going to continue to tear down this road. Mahomes, right now, he don't have it. He hasn't looked the best, and that is due to his weapons. That's a fact. We'll put that there. But Lamar does it with his legs and with his arm now, because before it was his legs. But now he's got an arm. He's got that cannon firing on all cylinders. So who is Mahomes going to throw to? When Kyle Hamilton, who's rated number 1 and an all-pro this year, locks down Travis Kelce, who's he going to throw to? Kadarius Toney?
He's not playing.
Oh, obviously, because he sucks.
Shit.
So who's he gonna throw to? Nobody. The Chiefs better rely on
Rice.
missing kicks.
Yeah, I was about to say, you want to say who's going to throw to?
I said Rice.
Rice. Oh, no problem.
Wiley.
Marlon Humphreys can take care of him, because remember, Rashee Rice is a rookie and he's still learning. And Humphreys is an all-pro defensive back.
That's cute.
Roquan Smith is going to be on top of Mahomes all night long. It's going to be a long night for Mahomes, a long night for the Chiefs, a long night for that whole damn 53-man roster when they come to the bank, because the road to the Super Bowl comes through the M&T Bank in Baltimore. And remember that, because I stand on business.
All right, I want to ask you a couple questions real quick. All right.
Nah.
Yeah.
Ain't no questions.
Answer my question. Answer my questions. It's just simple questions. I just want you to answer.
Because what I said.
If you can't answer my questions, just say
going
that.
so hard.
If you can't answer my questions, just say that.
What's your question?
All right. Who are you depending on receiving wise in this game?
Funny you say that, because we know who the Chiefs depend on. But who does Baltimore?
You're not answering my question.
Hold on. I'm
Going out
going
the
to answer
Donald
your
Trump
question.
defense?
No. I am going to
question.
answer his question right now. It don't matter, because it's been next man up all season in Baltimore. That's what I gotta say. It's been next man up. So we don't rely on anybody. It's a complete team effort. And Mark Andrews is back too. Isaiah
Hold on,
Likely is
hold on,
looking
wait.
nasty.
Let me put that graphic up.
OBJ is there. Zay Flowers. Exactly. It is been a team effort in the Baltimore City. It's been next man up all season. We've had DBs hurt, and we've had second and third stringers in playing like madmen. We've had receivers hurt. We've had second and third strings playing like madmen. It don't matter. But in Kansas City, it matters.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I'm gonna ask the question again. Who are you depending on receiving wise?
I just told you.
You told me
It don't matter. It's been next man. All right. Zay Flowers, OBJ, Mark Andrews,
so
Isaiah Likely.
I'm gonna say
you
your
want me to
number one.
continue? Rashad Bateman.
Okay.
They're all catching passes.
All right, I want to tell you something real quick. Odell Beckham is non-existent, and I know you got a headache right now because you're just talking shit.
No,
right?
I'm not. I'm telling the truth. It's been next man up in Baltimore all season.
Let me explain something to you. Let me break it down, dog. Let me break it down. Let me break down the Ravens team real quick.
Can you bring that back up, please?
Absolutely, sir.
Let me break down this.
I'm gonna leave my Bills when it comes to Raven fan.
No, see, you should just leave anyway. Like, I mean, now, because you just want to disrespect the Bills like that. What you doing? Now, I'm gonna break this down real quick. Odell Beckham is the most inconsistent receiver this entire season throughout the entire league.
Come on, bro, don't do that.
Oh no, be for real. Go look at the stats. What he did last game. Ask me that question.
He's going to go as deep as he can.
Mr. Statman, tell me what he had last game. In that
he's going to go as deep as he can.
Tell me that one reception for 30 yards. What you going to tell me?
Ooh,
this is supposed to be
facts.
The former who was supposed to be the MVP in that Super Bowl a couple years ago.
One
right?
reception for 12 yards.
Yeah,
correct.
This is who you depend on. This is who you said is going to come and get crazy.
No. I said next man up. You were twisting words. It don't matter who it is. It's gonna just keep going. It's next man up. Next man up. Next man up. Just understand that.
Right, so no, let me break it down
in Baltimore.
Break down your entire depth chart.
It don't matter if you break it down because all season long it's been next man up. 1 week's Isaiah Likely. Next
your
week
entire depth chart. I'm about to break it down for
Odell. Oh God!
I'm gonna break down your entire depth chart for you, bro. I want you to know that you have Odell Beckham on that team who doesn't do shit at all, right? He had one reception for 12 yards last game. Now I'm gonna go to your best receiver, who's Zay Flowers, right? Young rookie who's been killing the league. Well, you know who our cornerback is over there in Kansas City? You know who Snead is, bro? You know who?
Yeah, L'Jarius Snead. Yes, I know him very well.
Put Zay Flowers in a fucking blender and jam him up in the line like he's been doing all year long against every receiver he's played against. He did it last week.
That's clever, Zay Flowers.
That's why Stephon Diggs didn't get shit last week because he did it to Stephon Diggs last week. He's done it to the best receivers in the game this year. Zay Flowers, that little rookie who's 5'2", 5' nothing, ain't gonna do nothing. He's gonna get jammed up the line, get pushed out of bounds. That's your best receiver now. Now I'll move on to your tight end because you reinactivate this washed up ass, fake ass Gronkowski looking ass mother bleeper.
Lord,
because you reactivate him. You know who the linebackers is over there in Kansas City. You know who Nick Bolton is. When he tries to come up in the middle,
nobody. He's a nobody because you're forgetting Isaiah Likely is still there.
Who's had an amazing year this year because this understudy ass
been good.
Has been out. Now that he's back, you think you're gonna run double tight end set? That's what you think?
They could do whatever they want.
They're not gonna do that. You know why? Because they're gonna think this big ass number 89 is gonna be so scary. He ain't gonna do nothing, bro. Right? Because he's cold. He's been off the couch all year. That's what he's been doing. And you think your run game? You think because you signed Dalvin Cook, you're about to do something? Let me ask you a question. Do you know who Chris Jones is? Do you know who
Let me ask you something. Do you know who Justin Matabike is? Do you know who Roquan Smith is? Do you know who Kyle Hamilton is? Do you know who Patrick Queen is? Do you know these boys? Because obviously you don't know. Because I don't care about Chris Jones. Do you know who Lamar Jackson is? Our run game has been designed.
Let me put this down. Let me put this in a box because at this point, Corey, you being killed.
Why did
Corey,
you
got
that?
killed.
You're losing, bro. You're losing because
Corey,
I'm talking about your offense.
He brought up stats and you were bringing up rumors.
I'm gonna get to your defense in a second, bro. But I'm talking about your offense. I'm gonna break down your entire depth chart.
No. We don't have to break down his whole defense because he lost this fight. He lost this debate. I'm sorry, Corey. I'm on your side. I want to see them do it, but you lost this debate because you were bringing up superstitions and they win every 12 years, and he's bringing up straight stats. All right, so I gotta admit,
He's bringing up regular season stats.
I
We
brought
in the
up
you
playoffs.
said that they won in 2000.
Yeah, but how long have we played each other in the playoffs?
2024. You said that the logo is purple and red. That's why they're gonna win. Come on now, stop. Stop.
Well, obviously, it's whoever's less in the logo wins the Super Bowl.
Right, here we go. Let's move on to the thing, because ultimately I'm gonna ask you guys straight up, one by one. Just tell me straight up.
Oh shit.
Lions, 49ers, Baltimore, KC.
You already know who I got.
Mo, who you got?
San Francisco Ravens.
San Francisco Ravens. Corey, who you got?
You already know. I don't got to speak on it.
No, you got to tell me who you
The
got.
fans don't know. The fans don't know.
I've been saying it. Ravens and 49ers, man.
Okay. Justin, who you got?
I got Kansas City and I got San Francisco, man.
Okay, there goes our first one. And I got to go with Justin on
I
this.
appreciate that, Andre.
I got Kansas City, San Fran. Okay. But you know what? It don't matter what we think, because we're always wrong. We've been proving that, if nothing else, to y'all all season long, that when it comes down to money, don't bet on us. So I had to bring in a professional. Tyler's not here, So I brought a professional in.
What?
Reached out to some peoples. And I brought the Swami on.
The what?
I'm gonna argue.
The Swami.
So the Swami's coming in, and he said I can't go on to the show, but I can send a video, okay? So he made a video for us, and he sent it for us to watch. The Swami is going to speak.
Friends, I see you have decided to finally come and see me and ask for my predictions. Don't worry, I won't hold it against you that it took you this long. But you fools don't come to me to ask for lottery numbers, but you ask who is going to win this weekend. So since that's all you want, I have the Lions shocking the world and beating the San Francisco 49ers 27-17, and the Chiefs winning in overtime 42-35. Maybe next time you will come bearing gifts and better questions, like the meaning of life or when Jesus is coming back, or even who shot Biggie. By the way, Corey, stop smiling so much, the Ravens are going to lose.
Yo, that was fire. Yo, that end was fire.
The Swami speaks. The Swami speaks. Okay. That's so sweet. So, gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the show. Okay. I'm so glad that you guys were here with me today. So, closing words, guys. Talk to me. We'll start with you, Mo.
Listen, for everybody that's watched every single video that we've made, guess what? I thank you. I'm going to miss talking to y'all at the end of every single show like the way I do, okay? Because guess what? These live shows, we did what I said we was going to do. We entertained. Did you see the back and forth between me and Justin? Did you see the back and forth? Justin been on one this whole show. All right? All right? I told you what was going to happen. I know who's on here. I know who's on here. You better be glad that Tyler, a.k.a. Papa Spank Daddy, wasn't here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I called him that because y'all don't want to do it, and we got to, But anyway, From the Hill Podcast, like, comment, share, subscribe. We here. We've been doing it, and we'll be back here soon.
Corey.
Haters are going to hate. They're always gonna hate, especially when you shining and they not, because the lights were shining for them and then they dimmed it right out. But like, comment, subscribe, share. We're here. It's a great season. We got one more show left, so it's gonna suck or maybe two. Maybe we do one after the Super Bowl.
Oh no, we are doing one for the draft.
Yeah,
we're doing one for the draft, and sporadically throughout the off season. We're
off-season.
gonna come back if there's really big news, stuff like that.
I don't believe in that, Swami. You shouldn't have brought that voodoo stuff onto this show because you know you're trying to give us bad
Hey,
juju over here.
Swami just wanted to put it out there,
Nah. Don't worry. I'm gonna sage myself. Tomorrow morning before the game starts, and make sure we get all this bad juju off of me. Justin, you wrong, player. You're gonna see. Lamar's coming to prove a point. Remember, he is this year's MVP. Mahomes ain't even in the talks.
Stand on business on that one.
Let's go, Justin. Let's go, Justin.
That was an actual fact. Justin, talk to me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this was one of my best performances I've ever had on this show. I went 3-0 against a lot of people today. I finally proved the stat man wrong because when I brought up stats, he brought up theories. So I just want to bring that. I want to throw that jab real quick. But yeah, man. From the Hip Podcast, we here every week, all season long. It's coming to an end soon, man. But I want to thank you guys for being with us, and I just can't wait to see the Ravens lose, man. I can't wait.
Hold on. One more thing. Hey, man, I started off as a guest, and I became a regular figure. Man, I want to thank each and every one of y'all, my dogs.
No doubt, man.
Boys, bro.
With that said, you guys are family. I look forward for y'all every weekend. My wife is looking forward to the end of the season, but not quite. He just wants me to take her out more often. I told her, I said, wait, off season's coming. But with that, guys, I appreciate you guys always coming on. Those watching, I appreciate you watching. Get into the football games, watch the games. We're gonna be back. I don't know if we're gonna come back next week for the Pro Bowl. Not sure. We might take a week off. I'll discuss that.
No, they don't play hard for the Pro Bowl. We shouldn't.
Isn't it flag now?
It's flag football now, bro.
It's flag football. I don't know if I really want to talk about that.
It ain't no Sean Taylor.
We will be on for the Super Bowl. We will be streaming live during the draft. Okay, so you can get our actual feelings when someone gets drafted. I want to definitely see who the Jets pick up, so I can
stop it, man. Stop it.
I knew he was gonna see that.
Let me show, man. Come on, man. The Jets.
Okay, but I'm looking forward to everything with these guys. So with that, gentlemen, as always, okay, enjoy the football this weekend. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. And as always, let's keep it football and let's keep it from the hip. Thank y'all. Have a good one.